Hello, people of the internet. Yes, we are back for another video, and today we will be doing face tapping for stress relief and anxiety. And I felt like doing this video because, yeah, I have been dealing with quite a bit of stress at the moment. You know, I think we all have. And I thought, we could try and get through this together. So I thought I would do various things to your face, to your lovely face, while I go through different affirmations and talk about how I deal with stress and anxiety. Does that sound good? I think that sounds good. What are we starting off with? Just normal tapping, And we will start off with some positive mantras. And I won't lie to you, I don't have fancy enough equipment that I have something behind the camera to read. So I did write down some positive affirmations, but do I remember all of them? No. So I was contemplating whether to make them off the top of my head or read my script. So I will read my script, so I will look below. I'm sorry, that's not entirely natural. Yeah, it's hard to organize everything for these videos and to make it seem seamless, and that it's not in that everything feels improvised, but it's not, obviously, because most people script their videos. Hate to break it to you. That's life. So I will look at my list and read you some of my positive affirmations that I came up with earlier today. Some of them were based on the Gillian Anderson ASMR interview, which was a real treat. I do recommend checking that out. But some of my mantras are: you are enough. You are independent and strong. You are. There's no more you are's. Make the most of life's opportunities. This too shall pass, and I'm a firm believer of that. Whatever you're going through, whatever emotion, nothing is permanent, and it will pass. Let it go. You can achieve anything you put your mind to. You are lovable. You are worthy of complete fulfillment. And you really are worthy of complete fulfillment. Don't let anyone else tell you differently. Do you feel it being whooshed away? I'm trying my best. There's a lot to grab. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Whoosh. Taking those stresses away. those stresses away. I am going to remove those worries. It would be nice if it was permanent, but at least temporarily. I will try my best. Okay, let me get a brush. We have our brush. I keep beginning with whispering, but realize I want to do soft spoken. I hope you guys are in for this messy, chaotic video, because that is my style, that is my brand. I'm hoping to do relatable ASMR. That will be my brand. Yeah, just brushing the microphone softly. And now I will start brushing your face. Does that feel nice? I hope the answer is yes. Otherwise, this is embarrassing. Brush, brush, brush the stress away. Forget about the day that you've had. Anything you need to do today, forget about it for now. Put it to the side. You are here. You are here to forget the world. I'm going to take care of you and make you feel better. My attention is on you, because you are wonderful and you deserve some relaxation. Let's just put it on the microphone again. I need maybe, I have a couple of brushes. Maybe I could be stroking your face while you have the illusion from the audio from the mic that you are being brushed. I'm so professional. I planned this all out. Okay, I have my other brush. Okay, let me see if I can do this. I'm great at multitasking. But yeah, we want to forget about our troubles. I want to take you away from yours, obviously. So let's talk about mine. And hopefully make you feel, a little bit better that you're not the only one going through, problems at the moment and having stress and anxiety. I have quite a lot of anxiety at the moment. Actually, yeah, that's pretty accurate. Let me put down the brush. Just continue a little bit. But yeah, a lot of stuff has been stressing me out at the moment. In all areas of life. Work, relationships, life, world life. There are a lot of things that just, I don't know, it's weird. A few weeks ago I was fine and then suddenly I'm not fine anymore. And that's life. Things change. Yeah, and it's a difficult time, but I know this will pass. And that is one of the things I tell myself a lot, is one of my teachers. He was one of my RE teachers when I was at school, and this is something I always remember, and it is kind of a summary of the "this too shall pass." But when I can't remember why we got onto this topic, but basically I think we were talking about sadness and how some of us were having difficult times, and he said that no emotion is constant, and although that seems like it could be negative. It's actually a very positive thing, because if you're sad right now, you won't always be sad or stressed or whatever it is you're feeling. And it's the same way with being happy. I mean, we'd love to always be happy, but I think being sad or angry or stressed, hopefully you don't have to deal with that all the time, but every now and then I think is healthy and makes you appreciate the happy moments more, or the just not stressed, not sad, not angry moments more. Like sometimes it doesn't mean you don't need to be happy, but just appreciate the moments when you're not feeling a negative emotion, if that makes sense. I think you need both, you know. It's like the film Inside Out, which I love. I saw it with one of my friends at the cinema when it came out, and it was one of those like, oh my god, just relatable. I love the message. It was great. And the whole idea of basically you need happiness, and no, happiness, not happiness, sadness. You need sadness in your life. That it is a useful emotion, and that through, that you kind of need a balance of different emotions to be you, to be a normal person. It's not really healthy to be one emotion all the time, I don't think. So that is one of the things that helps me deal with stressful periods, like what I'm going through at the moment. It's really helped me. It seems like such a small thing, but I think just realizing that it's not permanent and it will change does. Yeah. Sorry, I forgot to brush your face. I got distracted. We're doing face stuff. But, sorry, looking at myself in the camera. But it does help me. Yeah. Feel better. Thinking that it won't last forever. But let's talk about some other ways that I deal with stress and anxiety, and let's change what I'm using to tap your face with. Now we have a paintbrush. I can pretend I'm a painter, but I think the last time I painted was several months ago. But I'm trying to get into it more. I think it's good to have creative outlets. It's good to do stuff outside of your work, in your free time. It's good to have hobbies. But yes, stress and anxiety. How else do I deal with it? Well, at the moment I've actually been experimenting with some new stuff. And some stuff that I've done before as well, but... Oh, sorry, I just moved the camera a bit. I moved you, because my swoosh is so powerful. I just realised you've been shaking the whole time when I've moved the camera. Whoops. I do apologise. I think I need to brush then more delicately, and you shouldn't shake as violently. Okay. So, at the moment, because my stress and anxiety has been affecting me sleeping, it's been very trying. I've been getting around 4 to 5 hours of sleep each night. Although finally yesterday we had a breakthrough and I managed to sleep, I think, around 7 hours, which is just a miracle at the moment. It was a godsend. And one of the things that helped me was putting my phone in another room. Shock. But I do recommend it if you're someone who is tempted to look at your phone. I often don't feel tempted if I wake up earlier to immediately check my phone, but I do feel tempted after lying in bed for an hour or so, that I'm just like, just curious what the time is, or just curious, or I just get bored. I get bored and I'm just like, I want to read something. I want to read the news or go on social media or something, which is a bad habit if I'm being honest. It's not a good habit. In general, you shouldn't look at your phone if you're having sleeping problems. Also, it's not good to remind yourself of what the time is. It will just give you more stress, which we don't want. We want to get rid of stress. I'm brushing your stresses away. So, yeah, try to maybe keep it a little bit further away from you, your phone, when you're sleeping. Try not to check what the time is. Just, if you have an alarm on, you've got it on. Like, that will hopefully wake you up whenever you need to wake up. You don't need to look at the time. Just let yourself be. So that helped me, having it in a different room, because I just knew I couldn't just go on a nap or check what the time was or anything like that. And I think that just meant I had to just lie in bed and do nothing. And I wasn't thinking, oh, I want to check this or something like that, or being distracted. I just let it out of my head. And it was really nice, honestly. I'm going to keep doing this for a bit. I mean, I did try this for one night yesterday and it happened to work. I don't know if it will always work. I may sleep terribly tonight, but it was helpful anyway for yesterday. And how else do I deal with stress? Exercise. That's not a recent thing. I have always dealt with stressful periods in my life with exercise. It's obviously really good for you. Gets all the, endorphins and whatever pumping. I can't remember which ones, but like hormones, the good ones, they go flying around. I should know this. I studied psychology. Whatever. Don't need it anymore. Now I'm a data analyst. Side story. But exercise has a really big impact on your mood, on your stress levels. Even if you're not really into exercising, like running, I'm not a massive fan of running, if I'm honest. I prefer getting on my fitness bike, and also doing yoga and doing floor workouts, HIIT workouts. It's really helped me. There were times in the last few weeks where I got up before work. Well, I was already awake before work and have been lying awake, and I didn't have anything to do, and I thought, you know what, I'm going to exercise. And it at least gave me some energy for the day ahead, even after 4 or 5 hours sleep. It just really energized me, at least for a couple hours of work, and I really needed that. So if you don't already exercise, or you don't exercise that much, I would recommend it. Again, it doesn't need to be super intensive, although I do feel great after a really intense workout. But even just going for a long walk, dancing. I like to just listen to music and dance for like an hour. Doesn't have to be a full-on routine, although I do like to pretend I'm a singer and that I bust the moves out. I like to pretend I am the writer of the song and I embody this singer person. I don't know, I was going to say singeress. I think I had Dutch in my head. But I like to embody the artiste and just throw myself on the floor. I think I also like to pretend I'm a drag queen, and I really want to do one of those death drops. But I'm worried I'll shatter my kneecaps. How do they do it, guys? I just don't know. Let's switch it up and go for a different item. We will be going for, my next item is a tiny flashlight, because I thought it was really cute. I might temporarily look at the viewfinder just to see if it's in the right place, but this is the tiny light. I think I will just bring it in a little bit above. Let's see if this reaches in. Sorry, I will have to look at the viewfinder just so I know where things are. I can roughly see it in my peripheral, but I will try to look at you and give you the attention you need. I always feel like, I don't know how it is for other people, but some of the things I find relaxing are, I love ASMR, so I love role plays as well. and, you know, the doctors, opticians, hairdressers. I love all that stuff. I think this one's giving me very much optician vibes and being like, and follow, keep your eye on the finger. But yeah, that's another thing that helps me deal with stress, and that is watching ASMR videos. Yeah, I'm one of those people that gets tingles. And another thing I was curious about the other day was when people watch ASMR videos, I was curious what percentage of people get the tingly experience, the ASMR experience, because I am one of those people, those special people that get that sensation. Quite like this dragging away thing. But yeah, I was curious the other day how many other people who are watching ASMR videos, how many of them experience head tingles. Yeah, I would love to get some stats on that. So if anyone knows, put it in the comments. And we will be going on to flower. This is a fake flower, but I like the colour. I thought it would look nice in the video. And I was right. It looks nice from what I see in the viewfinder. And let's use it on you. Some of the items are very nice to use around the camera. This one is not one of them. It's a bit clunky, but it just looks so pretty. But thankfully I have another plant item, and I think the other one will work hopefully better, I think. So I might switch to that one already, to my other plant. Okay, oh, sorry. I almost didn't show you what it looks like. It's a a fake plant, but I think they're like, I don't know what it is in English. In Dutch it's like klimop. Yeah. But I thought it looked quite pretty in the video, and I would use it to brush you. Like I'm just holding this whole pot in my left hand. Very clunky. Let's just brush those worries away. And if you ever feel stressed out and part of you is overwhelmed because you're someone who thinks always in the future, and you're like, oh, well, I've got this to do, and I've got this tomorrow, and I have to do this by next week, I think one of the things I really recommend for you is to think more day to day. That's another thing that really helps me and grounds me, because things can feel really overwhelming if you look at your calendar and see what you have to do for a week or for a month, and then you're like, oh god, there's so many things. How will I do it all? I don't know. But if you look at one day and just take it a day at a time, it's much less overwhelming. The other one. It's less overwhelming if you just take it a day at a time. Oh, this is actually straining my arm a little bit. It's okay, we'll keep going for a sec. Until my arm drops off. God, I can't do it anymore. I am so weak, apparently. And I work out, and I'm so weak. That was a weird kind of brag. Okay, what was my next thing on the list? Oh yes, we are doing worry plucking. We will be plucking your worries away with my tweezers. Let's just get that one. Get that one. I'm going to continue plucking your worries away. Oh, that's a big one. God, look at you, working yourself up. You don't need to. You're great. I am sure you are doing better than you think you are. Oh. Knocked the mic. Got another one here. And another one. This is very therapeutic. And I think that will get us onto the last part, which is kind of things I do for me as a way to relieve stress that are more pampering things, you know. I think sometimes it's nice to treat ourselves. And some of the things I like to do is putting on makeup, like I have for this video. It makes me feel like I have my life together a little bit. And also, if I don't feel great and I feel sleepy and tired, it makes me feel like I have, I don't know, it's like a visual illusion to myself. Like I look in the mirror and think, oh, I don't look as tired as I thought I did. And that makes me feel a little better. Another thing I like to do is have a bath. If you have one, if you have the luxury of a bath in your home, then take one. It's very relaxing. I used to not really be a fan of them. I don't really know why. I think because I always felt like, oh, I'm just kind of like sitting in my own dirt. But often what I like to do is just have a quick shower, 1 minute shower before I go into the bath, just to wash off any dirt. And then I just like to soak in the tub for half an hour. And it's really nice being in, like, just having your whole body immersed in warm water, and maybe it's a little bit soapy, you know, maybe put a bath bomb in there if you want, whatever you like. But I do recommend that. It's very therapeutic. And how else do I like to pamper myself? I have this scrub, this face scrub I bought from Lush several months ago. It's lasted ages. And yeah, when I have my bath, I like to also just scrub my face. Feels so nice. And what do we have next? Oh, yes. It will be fabric. Let's see. Just brushing it against the mic. But yeah, I like having a nice face scrub. It makes me feel clean. It's nice having a clean face, because sometimes if you're tired, you just feel a bit like greasy and groggy and a bit dirty. So I always recommend, no matter how tired you are, to shower, bathe, always get dressed. Don't lay around in your pajamas. It won't make you feel better. Yeah, and some other ways that I like to pamper myself is just by eating something like I don't usually eat, something that's maybe a little bit more pricey, but something that's makes me feel good. It's usually something still not too unhealthy. It's just something that makes me feel like, this is good food. One of those things for me is poke bowl. If you have it with fish, of course, it's quite expensive, but and I do like to put on extra things like seaweed because I'm a rich bitch. No, but I do really like that. It's food pampering, your stomach pampering, you know? You gotta take care of yourself and just, more importantly, just do what makes you feel happy and what makes you feel good. And listen to your body. Like if your body's telling you it's stressed and tired and you just can't work anymore and it's very difficult, then maybe you need to take a holiday. Maybe you need to give yourself a break. That's kind of it, you know? Sometimes we think it's more complex than what it really is, and sometimes it's not. And that was this video, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope it made you feel zen and stress-free for a little bit. And I hope it gave you some suggestions or ideas for how you can deal with your stress at the moment. And I hope in general it was just a relaxing video. And yeah, hopefully I'll see you for the next video. Alright, bye!